Hello? Are we back? I think we're back. Okay. Shit. Yeah, I think we're back. God fucking piece of shit. Okay. Where were we? Of course Elgato has a problem now. Jesus Christ.
Shall we?
What's my strategy?
I can't hold back just because I know you. Sorry, but that's war.
You're like my father. Ow. Shit. Okay. That was horrible. Horrible as fuck.
Shall we? So, this is it. I did what I could, Captain Chap.
Leone fell? Did I underestimate the enemy?
Yes, you did. I also did that. Everyone's gonna be attacking me. It's 100%. That's 40. It's 73.
I'll comply. No escape! Eventually, I too will fall.
Easy.
At your service. I do this for all of us.
Okay.
Let's make this quick. I'm your girl.
I'm gonna kill all your friends, Claude.
What's the plan?
You're a piece of shit,
I am
Claude.
prepared.
Ready when you are.
Now!
You really think you can fucking hit me with that? You hit me with that?! Of course you die. Of course you fucking die.
Those fools who went up the hill.
So you're actually alive, Teach. Anyway. Wow. I am so
do this for all of us. Let's make this quick.
Let's do that.
What's the plan?
I'm your girl.
I am prepared.
What's my strategy? I'll comply. Nope. See you in the eternal flames.
That's some nice damage.
Ready when you are.
Wait, did I not?
At your service. Shall we?
It all comes down to this.
I thought you were gonna hit me again.
I disposed of doubt long ago.
Those fools.
Calm down, Dimitri. What does it achieve, us killing each other here? Move, Claw. Doesn't matter what.
Again.
Strategy and
Fucking piece of shit! Wait, I don't have any more fucking... Okay, piece of shit. Yeah, we already saw this. Fuck it, I'm killing Claude first. I ain't saving. Fuck these people. Yeah.
You have finally appeared, Edelgard. What's the plan?
I'm your girl. I do this for all of us. Shall we?
What's my strategy? I'll comply.
Ready when you are.
I am prepared.
Let's make this quick. At your service.
Okay, here we go.
It was the least I...
I will break you!
You shouldn't do that first.
A threat eliminated. I wield the...
So reliable. Mounted you.
Again. Okay, those are mounted units. God fucking damn it. What the f-
Luck wasn't with you.
This could turn the tides.
I've got no time for mercy.
Ow. Stop shooting me!
I will not die yet.
Eventually, I too will fall.
More proof of my loyalty.
There are enemies in the central area. We need to head there immediately to protect it.
Sure.
Too weak for this world. With the Empress.
Great.
You knew the odds.
Too slow.
Nice.
You took me lightly.
See you in the eternal flames. So...
Hey.
Don't think so.
What the fuck was that?
way you're gonna... Is that it?
Nice.
I am helping.
Fucking Sylvain!
I can't hold back just...
What's my strategy?
I'm your girl. At your service. Ready when you are. My duty is your death.
Let's make this quick.
I'll comply. All talk and no action.
Okay, this is great. Still have no idea what's the...
There's no way.
I am helping.
I can't hold back.
Why am I using fire? God damn it.
Close one. Can't afford to lose.
Okay, time to clean up.
I was just stronger.
Shit. You hit me? Holy fuck!
I do this for all of us.
I feel weak.
You're fine.
It is done.
See?
Onward.
I am prepared.
This is our chance. It had to be done.
So,
Shit.
Leone fell.
All in his
Ooh.
service. A threat eliminated. The better to serve. I'm by your side. No escape! Too weak for this world.
Those fools who went up the hill will pay with their lives in the crimson flames.
shall we? Fighting wears me out.
Just be careful.
Can I kill you with her? Yeah.
Blood.
Man, they keep playing that.
Raphael! Don't worry. I promise to look after your sister. So you're actually alive, T. Anyway,
Allow me to demonstrate.
Allow me to demonstrate, bitch.
thought we had a chance, but there was no way to predict the movements of the Kingdom Army. I can't afford to die here. I have to retreat.
I don't have a vulnerary.
The central hill is up in smoke.
It won't be in vain.
Thanks for the health. Okay, that's actually good. Time to go, boys. Okay, who's in my range? Yeah, I need to do that, I forgot. Okay. Whew.
What's the plan?
Bye, Ignatz. It's over.
Be careful.
Goodbye.
A little scratch won't stop me.
Okay.
Don't bother haunting me.
Goodbye.
I've got no time for mercy.
Oh yeah. Okay.
plan.
Nice. There we go.
Hunt them like... Eventually, I too will fall.
Ready when you are.
I'll comply. No, see you in the eternal flames.
I feel weak.
At your service.
I am prepared.
Wait, what?
Be careful.
I'll comply.
I feel weak.
I am prepared.
At your service.
You're interfering with...
This could turn the tides.
Nice.
I'm getting.
Okay.
I'm your girl.
I may not survive.
I cannot fucking move. Okay. Goodbye.
Fighting on will endanger my life. Your Majesty, I must withdraw.
Nice.
No need to worry. We still have some troops left. So long as I stand, we won't give up.
Shall we?
You're making me work. Never let your guard down.
Oof.
I'm impressed.
Oof. Oof.
Let's
Oof.
make this quick.
Ready when you are.
What's the plan?
Apocalyptic flame.
Sorry, but it's you or me.
That looked like it hurt. Okay, that will hurt.
Had to be done. I must pull through.
You're fine. Ew. No. Ouch. Oh shit. I grabbed it.
Careful.
Yeah. Hello, everybody.
What's the plan?
Hello, everybody.
We have this covered.
Let's get things rolling.
I'll comply.
I'll help.
Hunt them like beasts.
Man,
I'm your girl.
that's so fucking broken.
I won't back down.
Okay, and it is fucking broken as well.
I can't stop.
Okay.
What's my strategy?
At your service. Ready when you are.
Ow. Get stabbed.
Too weak for this world.
Vengeance! Oh shit. Up. Okay, that's a crit. Holy shit.
Burn until we meet again.
Shall we?
We shall.
I am prepared.
Wait, do you have physique now? No, recover. Okay. That makes more sense.
Let's make this quick.
Nice. Little gourd.
Let's turn the tables.
Got him. Ow.
We can't be careless.
I hope it breaks. Nice. Ooh.
Luck wasn't with you. A step. Not bad at all.
Holy shit. Why can't you move? Is it because of the magic? Eh. Goodbye.
Next try. I shall not stray. For now,
Nice.
I'll revel in my achievement.
Dimitri, this is your chance. Don't fuck it. Don't fuck it up.
Stab your chest, break your neck, smash your head. I will allow you to choose your own death.
I'm not interested in methods of dying. All that matters is when death takes place, not how. And I have no intention of dying today.
I'm sure all of the people you've
Okay.
slaughtered so far thought the same.
Holy shit. Holy shit. Dimitri.
I lost. Just as expected, you aren't making my path an easy one.
Okay, nice. That's a nice
I
Felix.
must retreat for now. We'll meet again on the battlefield.
No, no. God damn it.
So, you think you can escape, Edelgard? Your Highness! You're alive. We have to retreat to the Great Bridge of Murden. That woman. We failed to capture her. I will keep pursuing. The rest of you, keep fighting! I'm so sorry, but we can't do that. I understand how you feel, but the Imperial Army is closing in. I'll kill all of them. No matter how many hundreds or thousands of them there are!
Okay.
You! What are you doing here? It's too dangerous. Fall back, now! Your Highness! You are...
What a bitch.
caught you off guard, Your Highness. Aww, does it hurt? I bet it hurts real bad, doesn't it? But it's nothing compared to what my brother felt. You will never be forgiven, you know. I will never forgive you.
Who are you?
You must be...
You filthy monster. It's time to die!
Dimitri! Ah! Professor! Do it now!
Brother, help me.
We're gonna be together now.
Rodrigue! Your Highness, are you safe? Please tell me it wasn't in vain. His punishment, it was mine to bear. There are no sins or punishments on the battlefield.
There are war crimes.
No, don't die. Please don't die. Father, stepmother, Glenn, they all died and left me behind. Rodrigue, are you to join the ghosts who shadow my every move? This is my fault. I'm the one who killed you, as surely as though I had wielded the blade.
Man, Felix would be more pissed now at you.
Your Highness, you have one thing terribly wrong. None of them, none of us, died for you. I'm dying for what I believe in, just as they did. Your life is your own. It belongs to no other, living or dead. Live for what you believe in. Dimitri, my boy, you really do look just like His Majesty. What are you saying, Lambert?
I am heading to Dusker, and before you start, nothing you could say would change my mind. You worry too much, my friend. So far, relations with Dusker have been going smoothly, wouldn't you say? You, of all people, should appreciate how critical these negotiations are.
Of course I do, but for the king himself to make the journey, you must admit that it's dangerous. And His Highness is still so young. If the worst should happen...
Even if the worst should happen, he would be okay. He's a smart boy, Rodrigue. Even if he should lose his father, I have no doubt that he will grow to be a good and respectable man.
Lambert.
However, if he ever starts down the wrong path, and I am not here to set him straight, I am trusting you to do so in my stead, old friend.
What a guy.
Promise me.
What a fucking guy, dude.
Lambert. My promise.
Training.
What do you want?
Where are you going?
It doesn't concern you.
Does, so it'd be game over if you die.
Get out of my way. No.
You'd have to kill me. Do you really think that will appease the dead?
Silence! You have no idea what you're talking about. Death is the end. No matter how much lingering regret a person has, after death, they are powerless. They cannot even wish for revenge, much less seek it out. Hatred, regret, those burdens fall on the shoulders of those who are left behind. And so I must continue down this path. I already told you as much. It is far too late to stop.
You're wrong.
Do not waste your breath with some nonsense about how I should move on with my life for their sake. That is merely the logic of the living. it's meaningless. Those who died with lingering regret, they will not loose their hold on me so easily. But you seem to have all the answers. So tell me, Professor. Please tell me. How do I silence their desperate pleas? How do I save them? Ever since that day 9 years ago, I have lived only to avenge the fallen. Even my time at the Officers' Academy was also that I could secure my revenge and clear away the regret of the dead. It was the only thing that kept me alive. My only reason to keep moving forward.
Not now, Twitch. God damn. You must forgive yourself. Because you obviously blame yourself.
But then who or what should I live for?
Man, the art in this game is so good. Also, that cloak is so fucking stinky.
What I believe in.
What happened to your eye?
Rodrigue said the same thing. But is it possible? I am a murderous monster. My hands are stained red. Could one such as I truly hope for such a life? As the sole survivor of that day, do I have the right to live for myself?
Man, Survivor's Guild is fucking you up. Huh.
Your hands are so warm. Have they always been?
Yeah, I just jacked off.
Part 2. Azure Moon. Heartstring Moon. The King's Triumphant Return.
Nice. Return of the King.
Following the death of Rodrigue, Dimitri begins to question his desire for revenge. His troubled mind turns to the kingdom capital and how he might end the chaos plaguing Fargus once and for all.
Nice, finally. Holy shit, that battle took a while. Fuck.
Our victory at Gronder was certainly a turning point for us. However, Rodrigue's death has been difficult to bear. We've lost considerable military strength and resources.
Is there no lords we can rely on?
Unfortunately, with things as they are now, I don't think House Gautier has any resources to spare.
I'm sorry. I really wish we could help. If only House Galatea had anything to give.
If we split up the soldiers currently defending the monastery, we should have sufficient numbers to invade the Empire. But even then...
Dimitri,
Your
come
Highness,
on.
You should be resting. Your wounds are still healing.
I am well, I assure you. More importantly, may I have a moment of your time?
Oh, he's calm
Thank you.
now. Progress.
I wish to apologize to all of you. I have led you down this dark path with me, and have caused so much suffering along the way. I cannot tell you how sorry I am for my behavior. There is no apology I could offer that would be sufficient.
And how do you intend to make up for my father's death?
Felix, I realize words alone are not enough to repent, but I fear they are all I have.
Felix is such a Chad. Holy shit. You are literally looking at a monster. And you just, yeah, how the fuck can you fix this?
I'm not after more empty words. I want you to speak through your actions.
I know that no amount of regret can ever bring back the lives we have lost. I know that well. It is like patching up a tear with a different material. Things can never be as they were. The best I can hope for is to make things whole again. I wish to do the right thing from now on. That is why I have made a decision. I intend to take back the kingdom capital. I wish to save our people. Those who I turned my back on for far too long. To follow my heart and do the right thing. That is the only way I can atone for my sins.
Your Highness. If we can win back Ferdiad, it will give us the advantage in our war against the Empire. As one who has served the royal family for ages, know that your words bring me great joy and pride.
Fucking Twitch, don't do this.
That said, I must point out that if we make for Ferdiad, the Emperor's head will slip further out of reach. Can you live with that?
I still hold hatred in my heart for her, and for the ones responsible for the tragedy. That I will carry with me until death. But my life is my own. It belongs to no one else, and it is high time that I started living for what I believe in. I will no longer allow the voices of the dead to bind me. This is something that I must do. No. Something that I am choosing to do. I will accomplish my aim, even if it means risking my life to do so.
Understood, Your Highness. So, any objections?
None.
You are correct. We cannot afford to die in vain by recklessly challenging the Empire.
I said that, like, the first day. The first fucking day.
I'm worried about Lady Rhea. But if this is the choice you've made, I support it.
I am at your command, Your Highness. I will follow you anywhere.
My sword is at your service, Your Highness.
You're an archer, dude. You're bad at swords. You're only good at bow and lance.
I'll help too. The people in Ferdiad need us.
Fine, I'll help you, in my father's stead. But in return, you must win. You know that, don't you, Dimitri?
I do. And I swear on my father's lance that we will prevail.
You did not call him the Boar Prince.
Then it is decided. It seems this war council has much to discuss. Our next stop is Ferdiad, the kingdom capital, for the future of Fargus.
Ooh. Yo, what up? Still raining? Nope, training. What are you doing?
Sleep evades me, so I thought I'd get in some extra training. I was just about to finish. Perhaps it is the gloomy weather, but I am feeling the sting of wounds that should have healed long ago.
What wounds?
The injury I got when that girl stabbed me after the battle at Gronder.
That happened like 2 days ago. That's not long ago, dude. That was 2 days ago.
Her eyes were filled with revenge, just as mine once were.
Who was she?
I don't know, but I have a guess. Ah, I suppose I haven't told you about that yet.
Yeah, talk about.
I was attacked inside the monastery the other day. It caused quite the uproar. The ones who attacked me were some of the youths we taught swordsmanship to once upon a time.
What did they do?
It seems they were raised by a group of thieves we put down 5 years ago.
I heard Lady Rhea took custody of them, claiming that the children were innocent. I have taken so many lives, and with each one, I face hatred. During the last 5 years, especially. My life was not so different from that of a wild beast. And that young girl's brother. At some point, I must have... That is why I thought it only natural that someone would retaliate someday. Because I hated. Because I stole and... because I killed. But with those children, it's different. We drew our blades with the best of intentions, only to hurt them in the end. I suppose this is yet another thing we will just have to live with.
Feel the same way.
Yes. As one who chose to fight, it is my responsibility to confront this anguish and the true nature of war, until the day my life comes to an end.
And confront it together.
Thank you. You know, Professor, there is something that I only recently realized. I never knew it could be so comforting to have someone standing by my side.
Aww. Calendar. Golden fish. Okay. Peter eats. Fish of mystery. I like that. Take back 30 ad. Holy shit. We gotta do it. Morale meals and a shop open. Okay. We're gonna fish here, not here. Because this is golden fish, but I want the fish of mystery. Okay.
Your Highness, you still have scars on your back. It does you no good to languish in pain. I will procure some medicine.
No, it is fine. Well, they are still deep. These are from 9 years ago. They do not hurt any longer. Besides, it would be a shame if the scars I got from protecting you were to fade. I bear these scars proudly. It makes me think that it was worthwhile that someone like me survived.
To hear you say such things.
Dedue, you say that I saved you. But do you know that you also saved me that day? If I had been unable to save anyone, I would have been the sole survivor. I would have had no reason to keep living. But I saved someone. Saved you. That and that alone has always been my crutch.
When I stood before those soldiers and their swords that day, I was prepared to die. But then, you suddenly appeared, and you shielded me. I knew then that a savior's hand could reach into even the deepest darkness. I still have not been able to repay that debt.
Yes, you did.
Have you not heard a word I've said? You have saved me in countless ways. 5 years ago, I did nothing but await my execution within my jail cell. Was it not you that saved me?
That was nothing more than my duty as your vassal.
Listen, Dedue, perhaps you consider me to be someone special, but I think the same of you. You are irreplaceable, cherished. So stop saying that we cannot be friends. Stop saying such awful things.
Please, do not look at me that way. You promised me you would build a kingdom that is proud to boast of Duscur blood. In this kingdom, where there is no distinction between the people of Duscur and the people of Fodlan, will I finally, without reservation, be able to call you my friend? Will I, Dimitri?
Dedue.
What a bromance.
You will call me your friend again and again, no matter how many hardships I must endure.
I will do all I can to bring about that world as well. To be your friend is what I have always wanted.
Is that so? I am glad to hear it.
But until that time, We must allow no harm to befall you. So please call upon me when you walk alone at night. And even when you go out in the day, please tell me where you are going and whom you are meeting.
Man, the dude is so fucking needy.
In the end, I suppose there is no fixing your overprotectiveness, is there? I suppose I can live with that.
Man, what a bro. Okay.
I have a question for you. Answer quickly before my hand slips and I cut you in half.
Always so ominous. Well, what is it, Felix?
Fucking Chad.
Sometimes you have an animal's face, contorted with anger and bloodlust. At other times, a man's with a friendly smile. Which is your true face?
Do not waste your breath on questions with such obvious answers. They are both the real me. My father, my friends, Glenn. They all meant a great deal to me. And they were all brutally slaughtered. I alone survived. If I do not shoulder the anguish and regret they must have felt, who will?
So that's how you justify your atrocities.
What do you mean?
I will fulfill my duty to the late king. My old man used to say that over and over like a mantra. How nauseating. No one seems to understand. The dead won't acknowledge your loyalty. They don't care. What a load of bunk it is, pretending to serve a corpse. You're serving your own ego.
You are wrong.
No, I'm not. The dead are dead. The living are living. You have to respect that boundary. If you keep stringing gravestones around your neck, you'll snap.
Holy fucking shit, that's a good line.
Even still, I cannot forget them, nor can I let them go.
Then keep those thoughts to yourself. If you're too weak to do that, abandon your throne. Become a gravekeeper.
Felix.
I'm not immune to emotion, you know. Far from it. I haven't gone a day without questioning why my father and brother had to die, while I survived. I'll bear this pain until the day I die, but I refuse to wallow in it. I have more important things to do than blubber for my whole life.
You know, Felix, you really are growing more and more like your brother. Always so sarcastic and constantly looking for a fight. But deep inside, more than anyone, you...
What are you getting at?
Oh, it's nothing. But allow me to thank you. Your perspective has opened my eyes.
Not my intention. I couldn't stand the pathetic look on your face, that's all.
I see. If you say so, then we will leave it at that.
What a fucking bro, dude. We need a friend like Felix. Holy shit, that's a lot. That's a fucking lot.
Good evening, Dimitri. Have you come to pray?
Something like that. And you?
Oh yes, that's why I'm here. I love how calm and peaceful the cathedral is this late at night.
It really is.
Coming here on a quiet night always makes me think of those who aren't with us anymore. We've lost so many in this war, too many to count. I hope they all get to live in eternal happiness at the goddess's side. These prayers are all I have to offer.
You are a kind soul, Mercedes.
I think you're kind too, Dimitri. Sometimes to a fault.
Kind? Me? No, not at all. I am just a killer. A disgusting monster.
But why do you kill? For the sake of your loved ones? Those who have passed? Real monsters kill for selfish reasons. They're incapable of expressing sorrow when they kill. So please, don't call yourself a monster.
Mercedes, I am scared. So scared that I will forget their faces. The people who have died. who I have killed. I cannot let myself forget them. I know that, and yet... Whatever my feelings, it is all the act of a monster.
It's sad, but the truth is that people forget. You may be afraid to forget your past, but you'll never be able to revisit it. Living in the present is the best we can do. We owe it to those who can't come back.
If someone had said those words to me 5 years ago, I would be a different man today.
What do you want to do now, Dimitri? Continue fighting for those who have died? Not as a king, but as my classmate. What do you want to do?
My own dreams. I have never given it any thought. What about you? What do you want, Mercedes?
I want to keep sewing and training with you, even after you've become king. I want to be your friend.
But I have no right to stand beside you.
Please, I can't hear any more of this self-deprecation. I just want to be by your side. Is that so much to ask?
Mercedes. I want the same thing. If you allow it, I wish to stay by your side.
I'm glad I'm not the only one who feels that way. Let's spend a little more time here together. Just the two of us.
Your Highness, I have one more favor to ask.
Is this about Gustav again? I have plenty more stories about him, but perhaps it is time for you to speak with him yourself.
Oh, it's not about Father this time. This time I wanted to ask about you.
About me?
Talking Twitch.
I heard all about Father last time, but I didn't ask about you.
Ah, well, I'm afraid there is not much of interest for me to tell you.
Oh, it doesn't have to be funny or interesting. That's not why I'm asking. It's just that I thought I already knew you, but I'm not sure I really do. That day when we were reunited at the monastery, I didn't know what to say to you. So I wanted to prepare some of your favorite food. I thought maybe if you ate something that you liked, you'd cheer up a little. But when I got to the kitchen, I realized I didn't even know what you like to eat.
I see.
Pussy.
Well, it's a little hard to say what my favorite is. I just don't really have any strong feelings about food. That said, you're pretty keen on sweet things, right, Annette?
Yes, that's right. I'm at my happiest when I'm digging into a sweet treat. Oh, did you know there's a famous sweets shop in the capital?
Yes. It often had long lines outside, didn't it? The castle guards often spoke of it.
The sweets were so good. They cost a fortune, but I loved them. When Father was still around, we all lived as a family in the capital. Since then, I've had them only a few times. How I'd love to taste them again.
Say, Annette, when this war is over, where will you go? I heard that you were close to Baron Dominic back in the academy days.
That's right. But that's not where I think I'd like to go when all of this is over. I reconnected with Father, so I'd like to live with my family again, in the capital. Also, if I'm in the capital, I'll be able to see you from time to time, right?
Ah, that settles it then. We'll have to get your father working twice as hard.
Father's at a ripe old age now. I'd appreciate it if you didn't work him too hard.
Oh, of course. I will keep that in mind. Finally, you score a point against me on the ground. You have improved, Ingrid.
That was nothing more than a fluke. My technique was horribly sloppy that last round.
It does not matter what sort of technique it was. You won. If this had been a real battle, I would be dead. You wielded your lance well, without any hesitation. Has your approach changed?
She's a sword master.
You may recall when I said I'm now able to move on, because of you.
I remember. What did you mean by it?
That I finally understand a truth about Glenn. It sounds as though he died with a heavy heart. A heart that carried regret. I had suspected as much. But instead of acknowledging it,
twisted my memory of him to fit an ideal I've been upholding.
I see.
Your Highness, I will not sacrifice my life for anyone, but perhaps instead, I can live my life for someone. I will pledge my life to you.
That's
How
force.
exactly am I meant to interpret that?
However you please, Your Highness.
That's slavery, my dude.
Well then, Ingrid, when this is all over, I want you to support and defend me as my knight. I have been thinking of telling you this for a long time. We get along well, you and I.
As your knight? Yes, yes, of course. Of course I will. I intended to do so for the sake of the kingdom. Together, Your Highness. You and I. Our first order of business, putting this tragic war to an end.
One true prayer.
And while we're at it, do not die on me, Ingrid. Promise me that.
Yes, Your Highness. I swear it on my lance.
He used a sword. Gilbert!
Gustav, it has been 8 years since I last called you by that name.
Your Highness, I must deeply apologize for leaving the kingdom without permission.
There is no need to explain, old friend. I can guess at your reasons. The tragedy of Duscur. You felt responsible for that incident and sought respite in the goddess, abandoning your name, rank, and homeland in repentance. Am I right?
I have no excuses to offer. It was all I could think to do.
I always knew you for a pious man, and I figured that if you were to leave, this is where you would end up. You have changed much. Your face does not have the same resolve it once did.
If I may, Your Highness, you have changed as well.
Yeah. You're a killer.
I can't disagree.
It was my duty to protect His Majesty, your father. Naturally, that also included Lady Patricia and yourself as well.
Okay, we still don't know if Lady Patricia is part of it. But Rodrigue fucking died, so... Well.
My father and mother are gone. No amount of regret will bring them back.
You say that now.
My dreams are haunted by the thought that, had I arrived at Duscur more swiftly...
You saved my life at Duscur. I have only gratitude for you, no blame to speak of. I wish for you to remain in the kingdom, Gustav, even after this conflict is over. I need your strength to help rebuild the ravaged land that Faerghus has become.
Please, I beg your forgiveness, but there is no place left for me in that land.
I see. Though much has changed, your stubbornness remains. I have no desire to trouble you. If you do not wish to return, that is your choice to make. But I do advise you to at least visit the place of your birth, if only for your family's sake.
Yes, Your Highness. Thank you. I appreciate your concern.
Hey there. At it again, are we? It feels like I see you training here every day.
It's my daily routine. I'm ill at ease until I've held a weapon in my grasp.
You said the same thing when you were little.
Right you are. I've been meaning to come and talk to you properly for a while now.
I was about to say the same thing. How long has it been? A decade? More? That was in Ferdiad, as I recall. You were just a little pipsqueak. You really have grown up, haven't you?
I remember those times well. Particularly your first words to me. Look at that young maiden wielding a giant lance. How adorable.
Oh, don't look at me like that. I was thrown off by your haircut, that's all.
It's all water under the bridge. Now, back then I was quite furious about it.
My father did give me a stern reprimand for speaking so rudely to a prince. But then, I never had a chance to apologize. I was always getting into trouble back then, just like the incident in Duscur.
Man, fucking R2 or Zael is so sensitive.
Speaking of, do you ever think about going back to House Karen? Do you, Cassandra?
No, I'm happy with the life I have. No offense, Your Highness, but I don't fight for king and country anymore. I fight for Lady Rhea.
It doesn't bother you? Being labeled a criminal?
You're worried about my life as a fugitive from the Holy Kingdom of Fargus.
Holy shit,
Don't worry about
backstory.
me. I'm here because I want to be. It suits me far better than the life I'd otherwise lead, as a noble lady of the kingdom.
Is that so?
How about you? You've never wanted to roam free? To enjoy life as an ordinary knight, unshackled from all those princely obligations?
I can't say the thought has never crossed my mind. However, I am the son of a king. It's not possible for me to put my own desires before the good of the kingdom.
Ah, you're too serious for your own good. How'd you become such a stiff?
You know, tragedy of Dusker.
Don't worry, I've been working on that. Stretching is a part of my daily routine.
If you can joke about it, there's hope for you yet.
Shamir?
Dutiful as ever, Dedu.
What are you suggesting?
You're always busy delivering messages.
You mean His Highness's orders?
Does he need you to run such trivial errands?
He should not trouble himself over them. I am honored to attend His Highness, and to represent him in all matters. Ever since he saved my life, serving him has given me reason to live.
Reason to live? Huh.
Your relationship to the Archbishop seems similar.
Not quite. I joined the Knights to repay a debt I owed Rhea. The debt's been repaid, so she's nothing more than a former employer.
But you're
Then
still
you
here.
are not motivated by loyalty.
Not especially. I wouldn't call Rhea my reason to live.
And if a higher-paying employer comes along?
I'd consider it. That's what mercenaries do.
Then yes, we are completely different.
Everyone's different. I'm not trying to criticize your loyalty. I've seen a lot of people like you all over the world. They don't tend to last very long, though. Try not to end up like them.
Thank you for the warning.
Okay, just stare into each other's eyes.
Need something? Let's hear it.
Oh, no, I don't need anything. I was just hoping to talk to you, Felix.
When I said you could be near me, I meant on the battlefield. You're pushing it a little too far. You better not start calling me Emil.
You know, I'm not just using you as a stand-in for my brother. I don't mean to upset you. But I've come to realize that you two don't have that much in common after all.
I don't understand. Why are you hanging around me if not to replace your brother?
It's not that I want to be near Emil, but I want to be near you.
What?
Look at that face.
How embarrassing. It must sound like I'm coming on to you. Regardless, you've made it clear that you don't want me around.
No. It's not that.
Good. Then I'll continue to spend time at your side.
What a perplexing creature.
What's that? Did you say something? Never mind that. Why don't we go out for a nice cup of tea?
I can't think of a reason to refuse your invitation, so I suppose I have to accept.
That was awkward. Lawrence.
To find the analog of your beauty in nature, I can turn only to the lily. Only that flower is so sweet and so delicate as to approach your loveliness. Why, just look at these soft, delicate fingertips you have. It is as though they could blossom into fragrant lilies before my very eyes.
If you're so wild about flowers, why don't you try a flower shop?
Oof.
Oh, wow. That was... I'm sorry I saw that, but I am so glad I saw that.
Oh, did you not realize? I was only testing her.
Sure.
Any woman who is taken in by such simple flattery is ill-suited to my noble disposition.
Oh, okay, I'm glad you explained it, because I thought you just got rejected. Just flat out, no way to make yourself feel better about it, rejected. And the reason, your nobleness, is because that is really not the way you go about hitting on a girl.
Oh, is it not? And I suppose you consider yourself an expert on the subject.
Do you know who you're talking to, Lorenz? Do you fucking know?
Pay attention, kid. Maybe you'll learn something. When I saw you, I just had to come over and say hello. Because finding you here feels like fate. Maybe we could go get some tea. Get to know each other better.
I think you must have mistaken me for someone else. Someone who cares. Please excuse me.
Exquisite.
Oof.
Simply masterful. When is the wedding?
That's weird. Girls usually fall for that speech. You must have spooked her.
To think that the noble House Gautier would be blessed with such a graceful and charming heir.
Please. I'm a much better heir than a self-important failure like you.
This is not worth my time.
You took the words right out of my mouth.
They are now friends.
Ingrid, do you have a moment? We're going to perform an opera in the cathedral.
We are?
Yes! It's a small one, but I need some volunteers. Let me tell you, Alois is very excited. He's already doing a ton of work for the show.
I see. What's it about?
Classic opera fare. A tragic love story. A princess who falls in love with a handsome commoner. But our princess, she carries the fate of her country on her shoulders. And no matter how in love she is, she can't just marry whoever she wants. Or can she?
That's quite a story. Sounds tragic and beautiful. Who will be playing the princess?
You are.
Me. I'm
Damn
a
it.
singer in an opera company, though I hope I'm not being too presumptuous casting myself. Even if you're not interested in being part of the production, you will come to see it, won't you? I'm asking everyone to dress up properly. I want it to be a stylish and elegant night.
That does sound quite lovely. And I do want to go, but
Please,
don't want to.
worry if you can't make it. I understand we're doing this on such short notice.
No, it's not that. I just... I struggle with the elegant part of things. It's not often that I do myself up in elegant clothing and makeup and such.
If fashion's your concern, lady, you're in luck.
Shit.
I am?
If you don't dress for the occasion, no one will take you seriously. But don't worry about a thing. I'll happily work my magic on you. When it's time, I'll meet you in your room. We'll make you the most beautiful woman in the theater.
Oh, goodness. Okay.
You still see? Fuck.
Good work. Should we call it a day?
Thank you. Yes, let's. Catherine, if you don't mind, I'd like to ask you something.
Let me guess. You're going to ask why you're so bad at predicting my attacks.
When I expect an attack from above, you surprise me from below. When I expect a jab, I get a sweep. You seem to anticipate my anticipation.
It's probably because you're a straightforward, honest person. You're reading my movements and trying to calculate what I'll do next.
That has always seemed the most sound strategy when engaging in combat, yes.
Right. Well, I take that anticipation and turn it against you. I use my eyes and the tilt of my sword to mislead you. Catching your opponent off guard is the trick to staying alive in combat. You've got to keep yourself alive if you want to protect Lady Rhea, right?
Your dedication to Lady Rhea's safety is truly inspiring, Catherine.
You flatter me.
My dream is to become a knight and protect my king, no matter the cost. There is no greater purpose I can serve. Although your fealty is sworn to Lady Rhea, you are the ideal knight I aspire to be.
Admire me to your heart's content, but I'm...
Catherine, I'd be honored if you would make me your squire.
My what now? Oh, you're far too straight-laced to be my squire.
However you might judge me, I'm quite serious about this.
All right then, why not? Let's start by teaching you how to flirt with handsome men.
Pardon me? That can't possibly be where you want to start.
Nah, I was just kidding. I wish I knew how to flirt with handsome men. Instead, let's teach you to lighten up.
Ah, understood.
Lawrence.
Ah, Dorothea, your beauty puts even the most pristine flower to shame.
Lawrence, as silver-tongued as ever.
Oh, not at all. I must bid you good day.
I see the rumors are true. What a shame.
Rumors? About me? Whatever do you mean?
Why, that you're always ready to flirt. Unless she's a commoner. Then you'll bid her good day as quickly as possible. Like you did with me just now. Are we so unpleasant to speak to, us commoners?
Oh shit.
That is a rather pointed question, but I do happen to have an answer for you. As the heir to House Gloucester, I am in search of a bride of suitable social status. I seek to build upon the honor of my house, and to do that, I require a noble wife.
I'd think you could find plenty of suitable women, even among the masses.
Do not be so certain. A lady who marries me must be prepared to enter noble society, whether she wishes to or not. It is a complex web of etiquette and expectation, not a world one could easily step into without the proper upbringing. What's more, House Gloucester would hardly see much benefit were I to join myself to the household of a commoner.
Oh, I can imagine. Well, I suppose that means any friendship between you and I is doomed as well.
Isn't that a rather excessive conclusion?
You want someone to birth your house's next generation. I want someone to share my life with. I'm not even an option in your eyes, and you're hardly viable in mine.
Oof.
However, we're all friends here, aren't we? So I suppose politeness at the very least is in order.
What a fucking dick! Lawrence is just a fucking dick. I don't even know why I recruited him. Hold on. Oh fuck. Oh, we're still not A? Well, I think that's where I will will end it. Oh man, that was a lot. That took a lot out of me, that fucking fight. Holy shit. But it was a good fight. It was very challenging. I love it. I like it a lot. But you're gonna continue the May Harp String Moon tomorrow. And until then, keep your eye out. Don't poke it out. Like Dimitri, okay? Promise me that. Don't snap your neck by putting more gravestone on your neck. That's the best outro you'll get.